Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, in my videos I present interesting information about hardware, software, reviews, and more. In today's video, I will be walking you through what a monitor is, why it matters, and what are my main recommendations. I guarantee you that you will learn something new and useful, so be sure to watch until the end of this video. Now let's get started. Monitors are often very confusing and misleading because of headlines that companies use, like 1 millisecond MPRT response time, or 99% sRGB color gamut coverage. So we will discuss the basics and then cover some important things to consider when buying a monitor for gaming or office work. Just remember that the frames or images on your display aren't rendered by the monitor itself, they're rendered by the GPU. Computer monitors have a variety of resolutions that they can display, but they can only run at higher resolutions if you have a graphics card capable of doing so. The usual minimum and most popular mainstream resolution is 1080p or Full HD, 1920 by 1080. It consists of roughly 2 million pixels. With a PPI, pixels per inch, of 82 on a 27-inch screen, which is an easy resolution to run at with most modern GPUs and is mostly used in esports gaming and lower-end PCs. Next up, we have 1440p, or Quad HD, 2560 by 1440. After each resolution upgrade, the pixel count doubles, so, as you can probably guess, this resolution has around 4 million pixels. With a PPI of 108 on a 27-inch screen, which is significantly harder to run than 1080p but provides a crisp and high-resolution image that has much better quality. The last resolution that you should consider is 4K or Ultra HD, 3480 by 2160. This resolution reaches a whopping 8 million pixels. With a PPI of 163.5 on a 27-inch screen, and is really hard to run in most games at higher frame rates. This is usually the maximum resolution that provides a playable experience in video games, since you must have a more expensive, high-end GPU. You can go higher in resolution, with 8K gaming becoming very much a reality for high-end buyers in the following years with the evolution of GPUs and the development of AI tools and technologies implemented in them. The size of your monitor may be a deal breaker in some cases because of the space management, ergonomics, and personal preferences or productivity of each user. The size may vary vastly depending on these factors, so here are some important things to consider when deciding what monitor size is best for you. There are monitors available online that are from 24-inch all the way up to 32-inch at this aspect ratio of 16:9, 16 pixels in width and 9 pixels in height. The biggest factor may be if you are mostly using your monitor for gaming, office, and productivity work, or both. Each category requires different monitor specifications. For example, if you want to use your monitor for gaming, the response time, or the time that it takes for the pixels in your monitor to react or change color from one shade to another is a primary factor. If you use your monitor for office and productivity work though, an important factor might be the color gamut of your monitor. Like sRGB and DCI-P3 for example, and the color accuracy. At the end, we will mention a few good value and affordable options for each category for you to check out. The type of panel used on a monitor may be the most crucial part of a computer screen, completely determining the response time, latency, contrast ratio, color gamut, and overall user experience. The three main types of panels are TN, twisted pneumatic, VA, vertical alignment, and IPS, in-plane switching. A TN panel is a type of LED, or LCD, panel display technology. They are usually the fastest and cheapest compared to other main panel types, though they have terrible viewing angles and really poor colors. A VA panel generally has a high contrast ratio and narrow viewing angles, along with decent or, in some cases, good colors and good response times. An IPS panel has a low contrast ratio but great viewing angles, with most of them having vibrant colors and great response times in most cases. A much newer panel type is OLED, which provides a nearly infinite contrast ratio since it has the capability to individually turn off each of its pixels, meaning perfect black is achieved. This also comes with a response time of a whopping 0.03 milliseconds, which is nearly instant and provides an incredible level of responsiveness. OLED panels also provide very vibrant colors on their own, but with an additional layer of quantum dots, they have incredibly accurate and beautiful colors, which can be incredibly useful in color-accurate work. This panel technology is still quite expensive to manufacture, but for those with deep pockets who don't mind the higher price, OLED monitors are an amazing option with almost no drawbacks except small chances of burn-in if they are left on a static image for too long. But with newer models coming out, they will prevent this using screen refresh technology and pixel shift technology, which move the image on the screen one pixel to the left and then to the right every once in a while. In a gaming monitor, you want responsiveness, which should increase your performance and give you the impression of faster reaction times while playing. Assuming that you've already chosen a good resolution for gaming, like 1080p or 1440p, with a reasonable screen size, what you need to consider is the monitor's refresh rate, input lag, and color gamut for a more immersive gaming experience. An office work monitor hugely differs from a gaming monitor, as the refresh rate and response times aren't a deal breaker anymore since you don't need the increased responsiveness. But you should get a good contrast ratio and black uniformity, as well as little to no backlight bleed. You shouldn't be looking to buy an expensive monitor for office work since there isn't usually a need to do so. You should get a decent experience with a good display but not overspend on features you won't need unless you're doing professional work, like color grading and photography. As for recommendations, I will include the two best monitor types in terms of size and usability, with both of them having the same sweet spot resolution of 1440p. The Gigabyte M27QP is an amazing 1440p 27-inch monitor with an IPS panel and a 165Hz refresh rate, a 1 millisecond gray-to-gray response time and a low 1000:1 contrast ratio. This is a great value option under $400/euros and is a monitor that works well for mixed usage, for productivity and gaming. This monitor also has AMD's FreeSync Premium Pro technology and KVM support, meaning you can access multiple devices via one keyboard, mouse, etc. The S3422DWG is a curved 34-inch VA ultrawide monitor with 144Hz refresh rate and a marketed response time of 1 millisecond gray-to-gray. This is an amazing mixed-usage monitor for those interested in programming or those that need screen real estate, for example video editing. The monitor has a good contrast ratio of 3000:1 since it is a VA monitor, and the color gamuts are 99% coverage of sRGB content and 90% of the DCI-P3 color space, which is great for a VA panel. It has good response times at the super fast overdrive setting, with it having fast, super fast and extreme overdrive modes. Also be sure to check other reviews for these monitors for more detailed information after this video. Well, that was it. If you enjoyed and learned something new in this video, please consider to like and subscribe. It is completely free and it really helps me out. Also make sure to check out my website and see you next time.